Check.
Hey, Masters of None Podcast, episode 132.
Episode 132.
Episode 132. Yo, Twist, say what's up to the people, man.
Yo, what's going on, man? Masters of None, episode 132.
132, and we are back. Shout out to everybody. If you're in the chat already or you're watching us live, we appreciate you guys for tuning in first thing. If you are not here and you intend on watching us later on, feel free to catch up on any old episodes before you watch this one or after you watch this one. Really doesn't matter. And if you appreciate listening to the audio versions a little bit better, you can find us on Spotify, on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, any platforms where you can find your podcasts, and check us out on all social media. All of our links are down in the description below, and when you get to our Instagram, if you want to get back to any other place you can find us, you can use that Linktree link that's in our bio. And if you don't find us on a certain platform, tell them what they could do.
If you can't find us on any of your podcasts, and if you listen to like some obscure podcast platform, just DM us on Instagram and I'll add us to it.
Yes, sir. And I'm not being rude. I'm just doing the social media duties.
Yeah, no, you know what? I'm the one being rude. You're over there working hard. I should be carrying us through this intro. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening. No, I hope everybody hear ye. I hope everybody had a good week. A lot of stuff going on this week. Since a lot of stuff going on since we last spoke, at least. World Cup's going on. I don't know if you guys are following that. I'm not really following it, but I'm getting like updates through like social media.
I've been watching at work. The guys at work love it.
Yeah, I know USA is unfortunately no longer in it.
Well, come on. I mean, that's not a thing anymore. I mean, if we were talking about basketball, we were talking about the Olympics and basketball, I'd expect the U.S. to be up there, but soccer, not so much.
Yo, didn't the USA go like on a fucking spree in like was it the Olympics or some kind of basketball like worldwide? Didn't they like consistently win for a long time?
Oh yeah, there was the Dream Team, and then what was LeBron's team? Twiz, what they call it? I forget. They called the Dream Team is what I grew up on. That was like Magic and Larry Bird and Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen and like all the, Tim Duncan. I don't think Allen Iverson was on there. Shout out Allen Iverson, got the draft tee on. You know what I mean? I felt like throwing it back.
Fire.
Throwing it back.
Did they win like in spectacular fashion for a long time?
They smoked everybody.
It's not like that in any other sport. It's not like that in baseball. If you like the World Series where like every country plays, it's not like that. Not like that in soccer. The world doesn't play football, so like American football, so there's no I don't think there's any of that. But baseball's not like that.
No, baseball's definitely not like that. I mean, the best baseball players are typically imports.
Yeah.
They usually went and snatched them from somewhere else.
I'm not going to lie, bro. The teams I didn't think were that good ended up being really good in baseball. Like, I didn't think Japan was like going to be like, when I was growing up, I was like, if you ask me who were the countries that are going to be good, like Japan wouldn't have been on my list. But these guys crush it in every sport.
Yeah, because it's different. Because what ends up happening is the people that are over here that came here from Japan to play go back home for those events. So they go and they represent their home country, just like the Olympics. Dirk Nowitzki be busting ass and shit in America making money. Yeah. And then come like time for like the Olympics and stuff, that fool is not playing here.
Nah, he's taking PTO.
Yeah. He ain't playing here,
That's bad funny.
Yeah, man.
Nah, he's playing PTO. I wanted to, he's playing PTO. He's on PTO. There's a cool thumbs up button you can press. Yes, everybody hit the thumbs up. I wanted to start off, now that we're talking about different countries and shit, there was a super interesting article. I think Twiz actually sent it to us. And I don't know what country. It was Indonesia.
Yeah.
Speaking of other places, Indonesia. This is crazy. In Indonesia, Indonesia bans sex outside of marriage, which includes visitors. So you can't even go visit over there and like live in the same crib as your girl if you guys ain't married, and or even the people who, let's just start with the people who live there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think, but was it that? I thought it had more so to do with like actual physical relations. No,
yeah, well they banned sex outside of marriage. It's now a criminal. It's a new criminal code.
Yeah. So does that include like cohabitating?
It's when I dug deeper into this, I heard cohabitating.
Yeah, it prohibits. So in the article here, By Reuters, it says Indonesia's parliament on Tuesday banned sex outside marriage with a punishment of up to 1 year in jail, despite worries the laws may scare away tourists from its shores and harm investment. Lawmakers approved the new criminal code, which will apply to Indonesians and foreigners alike, and also prohibit cohabitation between unmarried couples. It will also ban insulting the president or state institutions, spreading views counter to the state ideology, and staging protests without notification.
Yeah, so you can't have fun in Indonesia anymore, pretty much.
Damn.
That's gonna kill tourism.
Just like when I thought fucking Asia was advancing in their like funness, you know, Thailand legalizing recreational cannabis. Now Indonesia does this, puts it right back in the fucking Stone Age.
Well, I'll tell you what, it sounds to me like this is lining up pretty good with that whole movement of this whole passport bros shit.
What's the passport bros?
Have you guys seen this whole movement, Twiz? You seen this?
Nah, passport bros? Nah.
What is this?
It's like this thing in the corner, in like the red pill corner of the internet. Oh. So there's this thing now where there's a movement where people, they're dubbing them the passport bros, and it's young men that are now intentionally going overseas to find a wife and either bring her back here or go over there because they don't agree with, you know, a lot of the stuff that they feel is occurring in the Western world when it comes to dating, marriage, and just like male-female relations altogether.
Yeah.
You know, so like the guy that wants like his girl to like not punch him in the face and shit like that. Yeah. They go over there and they find like a wife. So I don't know if it's just like there's been like D1 basketball players that just been flying over there and cleaning out their whole like stock of females. Yeah. And now they're like, hey, no premarital sex, even for visitors.
Yeah.
Like, you can't be coming here no more.
This law came from outsiders going in there and snatching chicks up. Listen, you know what though? The young kids, they're just getting hip to that. Old people been doing that for a minute.
Oh, for a minute, dude.
I know. You know how much? I know a bunch of people go to the Caribbean, South America.
Yeah, I have a cousin. His wife, he met his wife in the Philippines when he was there on work.
Yeah.
And they've been together for like 30 years.
Bro, that's a huge thing now when it comes to, especially with social media. You know how many girls are out in the world trying to get that blue passport or you know, whatever other passport they want. They like, you know, they find men in other countries, they link up with them online, fall in love, and get, you know, and then come home. Well,
sometimes it seems like it works with like, sometimes there's, you know, they're looking for somebody with some stability, some financial stability, and they win with that. And then you got the guy that's looking for, you know, a woman that's gonna like, you know, not like emasculate him every single day. And like, you know, so you know, you kind of have that common ground and it works out.
Yeah, no, 100%.
You know,
you crazy?
It works out. But then there's definitely some that like you know, you go to like meet up with them in a foreign country and then there's like 6 dudes there and they rob you. You know, that also happens.
Yeah, all the ones that come over here and then they really got a man over here the whole time, but they've been needing you to get them here.
Yeah.
You're right. I think it goes one of like 4 different ways. One way that we're not listing, just to leave the fucking, you know, leave everything on the table. And then the 3 ways we've listed.
Yeah. It's funny because you have this stuff that works out now and like everybody looks for marriage for a different reason. But when you look at what it used to be, like how marriage just used to be, the whole intention was to just merge 2 families.
Yeah.
Like just merge families, like merge their resources. They're like, listen, I got a daughter, you got a son, you got 17 goats, I got 7 pigs and no goats.
Yeah.
So what do you say we work this out and we share pigs and goats?
Yeah, 100%.
Like, let's do it. And then they became like the richest family in that village.
That's way before mail order brides.
Oh yeah, way before that. You can listen. Now they just come like, and it just says fragile on the box. You know,
isn't that crazy that was a thing as well?
Like fragile must be Italian.
Not that, but that's also very crazy. But no, mail order brides, that was like a thing.
Oh wait, hold
up. We're getting told we got an echo.
Yeah, Spaz, we got an echo.
It's that backup mic.
Mail order brides, that was like a thing.
That weird mic that ends up picking up. What is it? We got an echo.
Twiz, mute the computer. The sound that would come through the computer. No. On the roadcaster.
Oh, we just froze too.
Huh? No, we're not frozen.
Did you mute it?
Maybe it's just my phone.
Which one am I?
The one where the music comes out of.
Oh, there we go.
Or put it all the way down.
It's the USB one.
Yeah, put it all the way down.
Yeah, it's all the way down. It should be good.
I don't know. How's that sound?
How's that? It's like a 5. Oh no, he said it's like a 5-second delay, not a second mic.
There's a delay? Oh. I don't know. Is it just on this camera?
Did we push the Twitch?
We are pushed to Twitch.
Yeah, it's a brand new camera, so it's maybe that one's got a delay on it. I don't know if I.
Nah, he said I think it's good now.
Okay, perfect. Never mind. I'll tell you right now. You ready?
He said it's good.
No, don't clap it.
Yeah.
Now we're about to find out if we're synced up or not. Yeah, we're fucking perfect.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear shit. Thank you, though, Spaz.
Yo, Spaz, you're the man, bro.
Yeah, I
And shout out to
appreciate you.
everybody in the chat, man. If you're in here, please give us a thumbs up. We appreciate that. It helps us a ton with the algorithm. And if you want to participate, you're more than welcome to do so. And shout out Erica in the chat.
Yo, it's definitely, whatever it was, it's definitely something that Twiz did. 100%. He
Oh,
definitely touched something.
man.
I told myself I wasn't going to do this anymore. But Twiz definitely touched something back there. I seen him finicking with things, and then we started echoing and shit.
That's not true, Twiz. I don't believe him.
It's just fucking
I don't,
something choso, you know? It's suspicious.
I don't believe him at all. Yo, look how Twiz, go back
Go
to
back to
yourself.
your seat. Look how crispy Twiz looks
on.
tonight.
See how pretty
Ooh,
Twiz looks.
on, chill out.
damn,
Chill
Twiz.
out.
Yo, brush the waves, Twiz. There
Yo,
we go. Yo,
damn.
there we go. Stroke the waves,
Yeah.
man.
We got to put an
man.
epilepsy warning when we put the
Goddamn.
waves up.
Yo, you know what we need every time we cut to Twiz? We're gonna hit like a wave
splash?
sound, like the ocean.
Yeah.
That's what we about to do, Twiz. Every
That's
time we go,
crazy.
yo, to the Twiz mic, he goes, and it just sounds like a big current. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all are crazy, man.
Yeah.
Y'all are real crazy.
And we have the kick in the door sound. Speaking of kicking in the door, there's
I like that transition.
Where
Where
we
we going?
Boom, where we're going.
Where we going, baby? Where we
In
going?
Denver. All right, so apparently there's a guy in Denver. He's driving around town. He's in his van, right? And what better things to keep in your van than assault rifles and like pistols and things like that? Because this is fucking America, so why not, right? And I think the truth
America.
is, yeah. And I think that the truth was this guy was coming from like a gun show or something like that. Regardless, he steps out of his car for whatever reason, goes somewhere else, comes back, car's gone. Somebody steals his car with all these guns.
Oh no!
Somebody steals the car and then gets all these guns. And I think that's like I think that's just like a bonus thing, right? Like they went to steal the car and then they're like, "Oh shit, there's guns in here too."
Oh no! Are they legal guns? Or are we talking about?
Yeah, they were legal guns because the guy called the cops.
Oh man, he's gonna get in trouble for that. You can't leave a bunch of unsecured weapons in a vehicle and then, I mean, it depends. Where was this?
Hold on.
All right. I'm sorry.
It's in Denver. I'm not
All
done with my
right, so I
story.
know in Colorado there's definitely more.
There's definitely guns in Colorado.
Yeah, there's a lot of guns. There's cougars in Colorado. You better be able to have a gun. There's mountain lions. So
Oh, mountain lions, not the cougars I was thinking about.
no, not the cougars at Mary Carroll's at 3 a.m. Not those cougars.
So, anyways, the cops, they know they got to find this car. You're in my frame.
Oh.
There you go. Get my man.
You're my shot.
Yo, get my
out of
man's-
my shot.
get my man's
Anyways, so the cops, they know they got to find this guy. It's important. They got to find out where this car is. They got to find out where this car is. So the guy, luckily, had left his phone in the car. Uses "Where's my iPhone?" They get a ping. They get 2 pings to a house. The cops say, "Let's go get the fucking warrant." Of course, this is America, but you need a warrant. So they go, they get their warrant. The judge signs a warrant. They go to kick in the fucking door, and
Waving the phone.
and who walks out of the front door? A 75-year-old lady. 75-year-old lady who lives alone. And guess what?
She runs a big cartel drug ring.
No.
Oh, no.
They got the wrong fucking
Yeah,
house.
they got the wrong house. Oh shit.
They
yeah.
got the wrong house.
That's a fact.
She's like, oh, I found this iPhone.
No, where's my iPhone was fucking wrong. It was wrong. They reached
Impossible.
out. They were like, I've seen that where's my iPhone shit work pretty well. But apparently there's like a deviation.
Yep.
Of like X, it's like a large deviation, which means like, it could be within, let's just say 100 to 150 feet. It's really like 1,000
Yeah, it's
or something
proximity.
feet.
Yeah.
Away from that location. But what I think is the craziest part is they got a warrant. A judge signed a warrant for something that's like that he just felt was like a good technology. He's like, where's my iPhone? Yep. My son found his watch like that one day. I'm sure the guns are in that house.
I mean, props to him for signing the warrant for it. For you're trying to get the guns. I get it. I mean, had they kicked the door in and put Granny through the china closet, that would have been a different deal. But being that didn't happen, okay.
She came out. She was like, what's all this commotion going on out here?
I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say, we'd be telling a different story if this wasn't a little old lady. If these were some young guys and it was the wrong house,
oh yeah,
this would have been very different. They would not have been perceived to have not been the ones that took the van. It would have been a very different scene.
yeah.
You know?
What's actually funny is that there's like another like backstory behind the story. Sometimes I don't intend on telling like the parts of the story.
The lore?
No, that's
The
not.
lore.
It's not necessarily relevant to the story, but it's like a story within a story. They're saying that the police were so quick to get the warrant because of the area that it's in. It's like a low income neighborhood that consists of like a lot of like black and brown people.
Okay. Is it a lot of black and brown people, or is it a lot of gun crime? Those are two different things.
So now you got it. The article that I read, that's what they were pitching. I don't know if that's even fucking true. That's why I didn't mention it. But because you said that, I felt like I was like, well, that's funny you said that, because there was like so there's like they're accusing the police of discrimination, and that's why they went to this place or whatever the case may be. Regardless, I didn't want to harp on that part of it.
Yeah.
I just thought it was fucking funny.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely interesting. That's for sure. I know there was a time that my girl left her phone at the mall. Like 10 seconds in the bathroom. Shit disappears. And it was when that first rose gold shit came out. You remember when the iPhone, when the first rose gold one came out?
Yeah. Everybody wanted that rose gold.
Everybody wanted that. So, of course, she had it and leaves it in the bathroom. Somebody takes it, of course, like Christmas time, and she left it in. I was like, the amount of foot traffic that's in and out of the mall, and I think it was the Roosevelt Mall that we were at.
Oof.
And you know how many people are in the Roosevelt Mall? That place is a mob scene. It looks like Times Square in there during Christmas.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
So we had to find my iPhone. So I'm tracking it on the iPhone, and I see where it is. So I call the cops. You know what the cops say? The cops say, all right. They're like, all right, let's see where it is. And I give them the address, and they're like, huh? They're like, that's Uniondale. And I was like, yeah. I was like, so go over there and get the phone. And he's like, I mean, we're not going to go there. He's like, if you want to go knock on the door, we'll park up the street. And I was like,
What?
What? I'm like, wait a minute. What? You guys with the guns and the vests and the dogs and the cars?
Helicopters and
and
shit?
the helicopters?
You guys got boats and shit?
You guys want me to just go into this neighborhood and knock on the door and be like, hey, find my iPhone, says y'all took my phone.
Yeah.
And the cop literally offered for me to go there, knock on the door, and they would wait up the street.
You know what?
In a cop car.
You know what's crazy is that
I was like, thanks.
That shit happens more often than you think. That they don't go to where you see where you perceive your phone to be, because if they go there and somebody's like, nah, I ain't got it.
That's what he said. He said, what happens if we knock on the door and they say, we don't have it? He's like, we're just gonna say, okay.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Exactly.
If you show up there and they have your phone and they're like, nah, we ain't got that shit, what are they gonna do? They're gonna be like, I know you got it, let me in there.
Dude, it was so funny. I was like, this guy is hilarious. This cop said that he was like egging me on to go there and knock at the door. I was like, what are you trying to do? You trying to be entertained? What are you trying to do? You trying to do your job, or you trying to be entertained while you eat your Kung Pao chicken?
Yeah.
What are you trying to do, man?
Yeah, you definitely would have been a fire story back at the station.
Yeah, man. We still don't have no Krispy Kremes here.
Listen,
Go ahead.
Speaking of iPhones, you know the streamer Amaranth?
Is that the chick
no
that started
idea.
like the hot tub thing?
I don't know if she started
that
the hot
Pokimane?
I don't know if she started it, but she changed the hot tub game on Twitter.
So
what's going on?
Pokimane was definitely never in hot tubs.
All right,
Yeah,
copy.
definitely not.
Nah, not that she's like,
And not that I would know.
yeah, but Pokimane's never been in a hot tub. But Amaranth, I don't watch her streams, but I'd imagine she's been in a hot tub or two.
Copy.
She also is popular because of all her success on OnlyFans. Also recently came out and said that
Which
she's
we
been in,
also know nothing about.
I know nothing about her OnlyFans.
Most definitely.
Also recently came out and said that she was like in this abusive relationship. That this guy had like control of all her finances, and that she was like in this like abusive, and I don't know if it was physically or emotionally abusive, but she's since separated with him. But a fan reached out and sent her a package that contained a brand new iPhone, $70,000 cash, $70,000, and two numbers that she could program into the phone, like their number and a number to a security company that has like that's already like prepaid for her if she wants to use it.
Wow. This is what happens when you got top G's watching your shit. That's the ultimate simp move I ever heard in my life.
I thought this was
listen,
crazy.
I'm not-
She wasn't like bothered by it. I would think that this was like, wait, what the fuck is going on? No, I don't.
And mind you, this was the young lady that made upwards of $1 million selling her farts in a jar.
Oh yeah.
Let's not
Are you
forget
serious?
about that.
Yeah.
Dude, she made upwards of $1 million selling farts
What
in
were
a
they
jar.
called?
It was called like it was called like patoots or something like that.
Cute
Yo.
patoots.
Look
or
it
some
up.
shit like that.
Look it
Yeah,
up.
mother.
My-
You're the one with the computer.
Nah, because this is just I'm back. Yo, if you see me, I'm back here like in awe. Like,
yeah,
what?
bro. This shit's for real.
Yeah, dude, yo, she was selling them. I think they were like $29.99. And you
Cutie
got a
patooties.
yes, patoot, but TOOT.
Yeah, it was
and
very
was like,
clever.
And toot was in like smoke clouds.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Like if you blew like a fart ring,
Mm-hmm.
it was like that.
Yeah, very clever.
Hilarious, ridiculous. And then all these idiots are buying it. I'm like, yo, guys are sick.
We're the dumbest fucking species on the planet. We do men specifically do the dumbest shit.
But
It's
the most
amazing we're not
disgusting
extinct.
Yo,
too.
bro.
It's amazing we're not extinct.
How much money did she make, Twiz, with selling the farts?
It didn't. It doesn't. It just. Listen.
He doesn't
She
even know what to
sells
say.
them. No, she's labeling $1,000. She sells them for that. She was selling them for $1,000.
$1,000.
Dude, the price had to go up because her
$1,000
stomach got
farts.
fucked up for eating all that shit that was making her fart.
Yeah, maybe that's what that dude was doing. He was force feeding her quarter pounders.
She made. Yo, she
So
said.
he said more farts with the mortgage is coming due.
Yo,
you
bro.
think he was her fart catcher?
bro.
And he would pull the wet ones aside. Those are more money.
Ew.
Yeah, that's
Not
terrible.
not like filling up the cup. I'm talking about a splatter.
What the? Yo, dude.
That has to
Listen.
happen.
This guy had to go so far.
Listen, she said she made $200,000, but doctors diagnosed her with severe gas pain for breaking wind too often. So she pivoted to selling digital artwork of the jars as NFTs.
Yeah, bro. She almost blew her sphincter.
I'll tell you what.
She almost blew her O-ring.
I'll tell you.
Are you kidding me?
I'll tell you right now, dude. That is a goddamn entrepreneur if I ever heard of one.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
How dumb are we as men that we do shit like buy fucking farts?
Dude, is it dumb or is it desperate? That's what worries me.
Both
There's a
of 'em?
lot of lonely ass men sitting alone and their entire life exists in a digital realm. And to them, that's their girlfriend because they're sick in the head.
But even those guys might not buy farts. Cause like why buy a fart? You know what I'm saying? Those guys I could see maybe purchasing her OnlyFans. You know what I'm saying? Paying for conversations with her. That I could see.
Yeah.
But buying farts is a weird one. That's
Yeah.
like a fetish thing. That's like the feet people. Motherfuckers made a lot of money selling feet pics.
Yeah, that's true. I'm thinking if you're going to spend because what went through my mind, I was like, I imagine that there's a pretty decent percentage of these guys that are buying these patoots. I think that there's got to be a good percentage of them that are doing that just to support her, just to as a fan to support her. Like here, this is an expensive item. It's $1,000. Here you go. Because you don't give me any way to really give you $1,000. I want to get you this money. But if she has an OnlyFans and takes like requests,
Yeah.
take that rack and get you a little custom something.
Get
you know
you a
what I'm
custom
saying?
clap.
Yeah, get
Take
you
that
a
rack.
Get you a
Custom
custom
clap.
something live on the air.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
crazy.
Yeah, I think that's where a lot of the simp. I think it's all like I don't even like that word, but it definitely all is like simp behavior.
Yeah, I don't like that word either, but it doesn't mean that word doesn't exist and isn't accurate.
Yeah, because it's
That's-
so fitting, I'm gonna use it.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I generally don't use that in my day to day life.
Yeah.
But I do agree with you from that perspective that there is I don't know. People just like what they like. I didn't think people like farts, but people like butt shit. That's for sure.
people are just gross, dude.
Yeah, Feet Finder. There's a whole application dedicated. If you know what Feet Finder is, right?
No.
Feet Finder is the fucking eBay of feet pics. Like women and men can go on there to sell their feet pics, and this company will be the proxy. They're the third party in between the lookie and the feet. you know, or the customer in the feet.
So they're like the feet info station when you go for like a hike, and there's like a little booth. So they help you find the feet that you're looking for.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my
They'll connect
God.
you to the feet that you desire.
What makes a foot worth purchasing a picture of? I want to know what they look for in a foot. You know what I'm saying? What are they looking
It's got to
for?
be, I mean, like, what qualities do feet have, right? They're like, there's an arch in them. So maybe some people like a deep arch.
Maybe some like them flat.
Oh, yeah. Maybe some like, you're right.
Maybe somebody
Curvature.
like a flat foot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
A cracked heel. Is that a plus? A working woman?
When that heel looked like the back of an Italian bread?
Yeah.
That kind of
Oh man.
Like that? Damn.
Yeah.
Those got to be on clearance. They got to put those on discount. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
what do we want? The nails, I assume the nails got to be done. Or do you want like a fucking hoof? Do you want, is it like, do you want to look like those videos on YouTube where these dudes are carving fucking horses' feet out?
Yo.
You ever seen those? I've gotten
Yo.
sucked into, I don't want to just change topics dramatically, but I've been sucked into those horse fucking hoof.
Yeah, videos, right? Yo,
Videos,
what's
yeah.
up with that? And they're scraping the like gunk out. or
Yeah,
something,
I don't want to
and-
get into it because
Yo,
I don't want to fall too far
It's
off.
extremely
but
satisfying to watch them do that. I feel, first of all, it's a skill that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
You know, anyway, we're going to get off topic.
yeah,
but
yeah.
yes, I imagine that there's some kind of criteria that makes, you know how you can like pick a supermodel based on like facial symmetry and bone structure?
Yeah.
And there's kind of things that they can calculate that are pretty close to accurate for what is considered to be attractive.
Yeah, there's-
facial wise.
Now that I'm thinking about it, there's definitely people out there that love large feet. There's definitely like people that are like, I just want, like, I don't care what they look like. I just make sure they're big.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a weird world, man. That's like a weird corner of the internet, man. That's got to be a shady place, man.
But I feel
There's got to
like,
be shady shit going on in the foot world.
I don't know why I feel like that's the most docile of all the fetishes. Like their community is the most docile. Like the feet people are like they're the Dobby of the fetish community. I don't know why I feel that way. Is that true? Do you guys feel that way? Because you wouldn't say that about like a dominatrix, like somebody in like a gimp suit, right? Even like a cuck. You know, even them, you know, they stand up at some point. They get to do something at some point. But the feet pitch guys, they never touch them. Never get their feet. I don't know.
Yo, bro, that was a very, very.
Shit was deep, yo.
Yeah,
but
that
I
was
think
mad-
you're accurate. You
Yo,
might be right.
bro.
I don't
You might
know.
be
That was a
right.
real hot take for real.
You
Yeah.
think that the furries are stealing the lunch money of the feet guys?
I think that the furries still got some spunk in them. They can still scrap.
Yeah.
Yeah. Furry is a funny one, right? Because furry's a weird one. I can't even put my thumb on it because I don't think they're all down to fuck. I think some of them show up there and they think it's something different, but then they get there and the lights turn off,
Yeah.
and it gets crazy. It's like, wait, no, you guys told me this wasn't about this.
They're like, yours has a trap door in the front?
Yeah, because I don't think all that furry stuff is sexual.
Yeah, I thought this was a mascot convention.
I think it.
Right?
What I think is that it really is all sexual,
Facts.
but I believe they sell it like it's not sexual, right?
I mean, you could call it sexual, but I doubt anybody in one of those suits has ever done anything sexual.
Nah, you're crazy. There's a huge community, bro. There is just like there's men that like they're dressed like furries.
Yeah.
dude, there's probably twice as many chicks in those costumes.
You think so?
100%.
You think so? Dressed like My Little Pony and shit?
Yeah, bro. They're the first ones in it. They know how to make them and shit like that. Man, we're we can't.
Yeah.
We haven't-
Last minute trying to get a furry costume on
Yeah.
Amazon, like
Ours-
same day delivery. Like, fuck, man, the furry party's tonight. Ah.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the girl's been working on it since the summer.
Bro.
She's been working on her furry outfit.
Yeah,
You know?
we went to a party this year and somebody pulled up in a furry costume.
Oh, that's true. We were at the Halloween party.
Yeah,
I plead the fifth.
They pulled up in a... Oh, yeah.
Twins was there too.
I was, yo, hey, I wasn't.
That's
any-
right.
I don't know if that. I don't think that if it was a sexual thing, that person would have been out in that costume, right? Because
never
I don't
know.
hit the street in my leather chaps.
I mean, hey, listen, man. You never know, dude. You never know. Some people, like, it's fetishized for them. It's like more of a thing for them to do that in public.
Ooh, a public furry fetish.
Yeah, you know, like,
Okay.
yup, I'm a furry and I walk out among you.
Yeah, look at me, judge me.
Yeah, look at me, judge me, but don't judge me. Come on, do you think I wore this for you not to judge? Don't. You know,
Oh my god.
this is my intention. You know, don't.
Yeah, I don't know. It's the
one of the
furry
things.
thing is
Interesting,
it's
to say
definitely
the least.
interesting.
to say the least. But What you got?
You know what else is interesting? Yo, I feel like every month it's sad what's happening with like all like the public shootings, right? And you feel like you hear about it often. But you know what else I've been hearing about often that I feel like I'm hearing about it more and more? Why are all these teachers touching students? And they're all like female teachers too. Well, it's like I've heard of like three months in a row, like female teachers getting caught up with students, falling in love with 13-year-olds and shit. Just recently, and we were
Makes me feel like I should have shot my shot a couple times.
yeah.
I should have, when you're growing up, you're like, no way, man. No way. No way. You think she's not into me, man?
It wouldn't have worked for us. And
Can't
I'll
be.
tell you why it wouldn't have worked for us.
Because our teachers were old, decrepit.
Because we went to school in the hood and they were getting hit out. We weren't shooting
No,
our
they
shot.
were getting hit on it. Everyone else was shooting their shot.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. Like, we weren't shooting our shot,
But somebody was.
but there were students shooting their shot.
Yo, miss. Can I get detention, yo? Yo, miss.
Yeah, bro. So I didn't mean to cut you off either. I apologize. I did that shit.
Nah, you good, bro?
But yeah, so the story that I was listening to, the story that I had
alluded to
was a teacher in Connecticut had like some kind of weird relationship with a 13-year-old. It doesn't say whether it was sexual or not, but there was like a drama, after school drama sleepover.
These teachers are crazy.
She's crazy, right? And they got her like on film, like
Who did? The
spooning
kids did?
this
The
kid.
students did?
No, I don't know. They just said there was film discovered of her like spooning this kid, and then like getting up and like leaving and going to a classroom, and they don't know what's going on.
Was she the big spoon or the little spoon?
I don't know. I don't know.
That makes a difference.
That does make a difference. You're absolutely correct. But it's just like, yo, when they get caught, bro, they bring it all up. They bring everything. They get the phone records. They're like, she's called his phone over 137 times.
Oh my God.
They get the text messages. They're like, she pleaded with him not to tell anybody. It's
Yeah.
like,
quote, this is our little secret.
Yeah, it's dude, when this shit goes public, they find everything.
Damn.
Yeah, bro. And
Damn.
there's something weird going on in schools. Teachers must fucking hate their jobs. People who work in schools must fucking hate it or something. Because there's something weird going on in schools where, like, it's too common that teachers got shit going on. There was a nurse that just got caught fucking a school nurse. That's why this is relevant. Diverting meds, like taking her students fucking Adderall and shit. And she was like putting Advil and shit in the fucking in the.
Oh my God. Like, come
pill
on,
bottles.
man. Clearly, they're going to be able to notice that. They're like, I don't know. Little Jimmy keeps swinging from the lights. I don't know. He took all his meds.
Bro, the parents were going in there to like pick up the meds because like one of the students didn't need them. That's how she got caught. And they went to go get it, and there was like all the pills were missing. And she was putting Advils in there. But this kid has an Advil allergy.
Oh, you idiot. You idiot.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't
my
know.
God.
I feel like I'm all over the fucking place right now.
Sad times.
That's all good, man. You
Sad,
chilling, bro?
sad,
I'm
sad.
sorry, my stories are
Nah, they're good, man. They're good.
Nah, you're on fire
No.
today, baby.
You crushing,
Let that
man.
thing
No.
off, yo.
Bro, you crush it, bro.
I just feel like something going on in the school districts.
Yeah, of course. There's
Something
some weird
afoot.
shit. And they're also doing some weird shit in a lot of ways, so that doesn't surprise me. But
Are these teachers overworked? Is the 3 months they get off every fucking summer not enough? What about the week in December?
I mean, it's a pretty miserable gig most of the time. I
Yeah,
think
probably is.
there's probably only certain grades that are not a pain in the ass.
Yeah, and we got to give them more credit because they're dealing with dickheads like us. And what you're saying, and it also depends on your personality too, right? Because if you're a teacher that people don't like, then you're always going to be that teacher. You know what I'm saying? If you're the cool teacher that everybody loves, your job's probably a little bit easier.
We had a few teachers growing up that we couldn't stand.
I don't remember any of my teachers' names except for the one that nobody liked, Miss White.
Every school had a Miss White.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
She taught history. She wasn't, in hindsight,
Yo, it was always
she
history.
wasn't a bad person. She just wanted people
Yeah,
to learn. She was just
'cause
stern.
It's always the history
I remember
teacher.
her kicking a girl out of my class because her outfit was like too like revealing. And it was like the last period of class. She's like made it throughout the whole day.
Yeah. Nah,
she-
but you know damn well in high school, girls were dressing crazy.
They were dressing wild.
Girls were dressing crazy. This is why there was like a very high level of young ladies that were pregnant in my school.
Yeah, same in my school.
Same
You
in
know,
my school.
a very high number of young ladies. You know, but But yeah, it's Twiz, what else we got, man? What else? I wanted to talk about the whole Twitter deal. About how like now Elon Musk is just airing out the previous Twitter administration or executives rather, for just clearly having a backdoor relationship with the government, where the government have backdoor access into Twitter to be able to go in and find things and then contact executives directly and have them remove or block certain people's accounts. You know, and how there was a clear, like, planned out, concerted effort to bury the Schmunter Schmeiden story about the computer.
Yeah, the missing laptop.
Yeah, about the laptop, and the details that were found on it were crazy. Like money that they were getting from people they shouldn't have been getting money from, and he's just airing it all out. I worry for him, to be honest.
I was just gonna say that Elon's got to be careful airing out these guys, you know, the elites information. You know, this information that they don't want to get out.
Yeah, this ain't Mike and Jimmy at the deli.
Yeah, no.
that you're airing out. You're airing out the wealthiest, most politically connected, most powerful people in the world that have connections all over the world, and people that owe them favors, and you know, you don't want to get involved in that.
Money from other nations.
Yeah, you don't want to get involved in that.
You'll end up in a situation where they said you unalived yourself.
Yeah, would have just
with
be
no
like,
evidence.
He just went away.
Yeah, it's weird.
They'll put him up in one of his own rocket ships and shoot that fool into space. They'll be like, cool, yeah, SpaceX, huh? Buckle up. Shoot that fool into orbit.
Yeah.
And they'll be like, I don't know. Elon, he just he gave us a salute and he just got on the rocket and he left. Everyone will be like, Elon Musk into space.
Yeah.
6 months later. Still nobody
never to
back.
be seen again. Bro, if you're gonna expose somebody, you gotta those aren't the people to expose. Expose the Liver King. Don't expose it, don't leave these guys unless you don't value your life. But speaking of the Liver King, Liver King's been exposed. That's it.
Oh my God, the Liver King.
He didn't get those 6-pack abs from the 9 ancestral habits.
Yeah, from what I think is anybody that thought that 50-year-old man was that yoked without any kind of supplementation from south of the border are tripping. You're tripping. You were either denying reality or you need to look a little bit more at how the human body works. That he looked like a kid that's 25 years old that's been bodybuilding since 17.
Yeah, he is
yoked. That's not something that's normal. It's not something that's typical at that age. Like that no.
What sold it was like his lifestyle, right? Because everybody's like, oh, maybe it's true. You know, nobody else is doing this. Maybe that's how he got it. He ended up doing like a 6-minute apology video. Did you see it? It was the weirdest fucking thing, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it was about accountability and taking accountability and owning up, which I agree with. I think he would have had just as many followers if he was open about being on steroids.
I mean, like you said, everybody knew. Anybody who knows, anybody who has it, like, you know, a little bit knew he was on steroids anyways. And I don't see how it's relates to like depression. Because he made it seem like this is for all the people out there that, you know, are depressed and commit suicide every day and this and that. And I'm like, what are you talking about, bro? You got outed. He's been on this fucking press tour for the last 6 months, going on every podcast that exists, except for ours, and telling everybody that he's fucking natural. And it's like, I don't even give a fuck. But now there's all this footage of you lying to us.
Yep.
Yeah, to me, it's not, nobody cares if you're natural or you're not, because I'll tell you what, he may be on steroids, but you give me all the steroids that he's taken, and I won't look like that.
Yeah, no, it's a fact.
He's still putting in the work. Mm-hmm. He's still grinding every day. He's still eating like a savage.
Yep.
You know, so, I mean, what's the difference now? What, Santa Claus ain't real anymore? And now everybody's crying about it? I'm like, he's the same guy. And I was watching his content even when I knew he was on steroids. Yeah. I'm like, this guy is juiced to the gills, but goddamn, he's huge.
Yeah. Honestly, I love a good fucking roid head. I love a good fucking somebody who's like Alice Overeem back in the day, just absolutely fucking yoked. Yeah. And you're just like, yeah, this guy's on the fucking.
He's a savage.
This guy's on the acai.
He's a savage. Like when he does that, what does he call that thing that he does? That mile walk when he has like 200 pounds on his body. He carries like 100-pound dumbbells, kettlebells or some shit. He puts like a big weighted vest on and he drags these plate weights attached to chains and he walks a mile once a week. He calls it the Barbarian. That's what he calls it. He says, today, Saturday, we do the Barbarian or whatever the fuck he does. And then he walks a mile dragging all this shit. And
yeah, he deserves
and I'm like,
steroids.
he's a savage. I'm not doing that. You could juice me up. I would just get fat, sloppy, and die of heart disease early. Yeah. I would not look like that guy. That is not what's going to happen. My heart would explode, sure.
Yeah.
And I'll probably put some holes in the drywall, but that's about it. That's it.
Yeah, he's definitely putting in the work 100%.
Yeah, man, for sure, dude.
Crazy.
He's definitely putting in the work.
Crazy.
I don't know if you want to, if you wanted to say anything else about Elon.
Kanye has had his fair share to say about Elon.
Yo, Kanye has fell off the fucking deep end.
I feel like at this point he's just trying to organize an insanity type of situation, like a plea. Because this is crazy. He just keeps on going deeper and deeper down the hole. I'm like, no way, dude. I'm like, we don't have that much rope to pull you back out of this hole.
Yeah.
Like, we can't do it, dude. Listen, man, we're at the end here.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what else to do. He's like, Hitler ain't that bad. And I'm like, oh, what?
You can't say, you shouldn't.
Don't do that. And then he's like, Elon Musk. What did he say?
He said, Elon, he's such a psycho. He said, I got it written down here somewhere. He said that Elon Musk is a Chinese South African hybrid.
Yeah.
That he is a cross between a very intelligent.
He said a Chinese genius.
And a South African model.
Yeah, supermodel. Yeah. He said, you get an Elon. And he said, I say any Elon because there's 30 of them.
Yeah, and then he tweets a swastika, which is like,
wow.
But I think it was a swastika in a Star of David.
Wow. Is that like a super swastika? What is that? I don't know what that is.
No, I mean,
what is that, Twist? I mean, don't type that into my computer.
Never.
Before you know it, the windows get kicked in. No, I'm just saying what he posted because he posted a Star of David just as much as he posted a swastika.
Oh, I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? He posted both of them, but still, at least that's what I shouldn't even say because I didn't even see it. I was told that's what he posted.
Well, he's banned from. Is he suspended or banned from Twitter? He's not on Twitter, dude. How long did he last on Twitter? Twist, how long did he last?
I think 12 days or something.
12 days on Twitter.
14
how
days.
The fuck you get, bro? They just let you back in here.
Damn, I'm trying to roundabout. Search this. I'm trying to search for this by saying, what did Kanye post?
Yo, Elon went from like supporting Kanye to absolutely to wanting to allegedly punch him in the face.
Yeah, that's what he posted. He posted that thing inside of the Star of David. That's what he posted.
Yeah, I don't know, Kanye. Not a good look, dude.
Kanye, you're losing a lot of support. Listen, man, I'm having a lot of trouble here. I keep on listening to all your music and stuff like that to try to hold on to a little appreciation, but you're making it hard here, man.
Yeah, it's
making it hard. You're doing crazy
all
shit.
You're gonna have. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, how could you be so heartless? But I'll tell you what, they ain't pulling his songs.
No.
Nah.
They ain't pulling his music.
Spotify's not pulling his music off.
Which I do appreciate to a point because I'm like, this guy made all this music way before all this craziness. Like, don't punish the world for his stupid mistakes. Like, leave his previous work where it is and then get him some help.
That's very interesting. I didn't even think about that because that's never been a thing up until recently where if you do something that the public doesn't like or that the majority doesn't like, they just delete you from the internet.
They erase your previous successes that preceded that event. I'm like, God damn, they'll like retro cancel you.
Yeah, dude, they'll
like retroactively.
They'll take your awards away and shit.
Yeah.
So that's very interesting that this isn't happening to Kanye. And I don't want it to.
Yeah, I don't think it should. And I think too many people, that just goes to show you how many people are getting paid off of his music.
Yep.
Because if this many people weren't getting paid off of him, they wouldn't let this rock.
Yeah,
Who's
Dunzo.
getting paid?
Dunzo.
I don't want you
Who's getting paid?
Who are the people getting paid?
Just the people. That's it. Just the people.
Yeah, that's interesting. That's very interesting that he's not, that what you're saying is true. I don't want you to say it.
A lot of people getting paid off that, man.
People are getting paid. Huh.
You don't want somebody to be like, leave the pun, take the cannoli. It's just people.
You know?
Yeah, you're right. I want to ask you guys a question.
Question
Ask
time.
away.
Have
I'm
you
gonna
guys
lean back.
have you guys seen this video of the Florida police commissioner
Yep.
getting pulled over
Sure did.
in the
I did not.
go-kart? She's not in a go-kart, she's in a golf cart.
Yeah.
Twiz, it's in
Wait.
video 1. We can go to video 1. I want you guys to know, because we have all new cameras and stuff, I didn't set up this scene with a picture of us. So it's just going to be the video.
But you can still hear us.
But you can still hear us. And,
Unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately, you can still hear us. Twiz, put the volume up on the...
USB got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on.
And then go ahead. You can bring us into the other video. We'll watch it and then we'll talk about it.
Copy.
The police chief in Tampa.
Oh, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
Okay.
I'm hoping that you'll just let us go tonight.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll say you look familiar, so.
Yeah, I'm sure I do.
Okay. All right, folks. Well, have a good night. Well, it's nice to meet you.
Same here, my friend.
All right.
Take care of yourself.
All right, take
Sorry
care.
to bother you.
All right, no worries. We have a lot of problem with the golf carting around here. You know, everybody gets
No,
out.
we don't normally come out.
We
But
never
the club
come
was
out.
closed,
We
so we
never,
saw we went up
never.
to the Greek place to get some food.
All right, then we'll take care. And it was nice meeting you.
All right.
Oh, all right.
You ever need anything, call me.
Okay.
Serious.
All right. Appreciate that.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. You're welcome.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you for yours.
Thank you.
So, take
And we'll run it back one more time. Twiz, run it back from the beginning.
stopped you because you driving unregistered vehicle with no tag on it.
I'm missing the problem.
So, yeah.
Hold on. Wait.
You
Watch
can-
it. Watch it.
In Tampa.
That's where it
Oh, how
started
you doing?
before. Just so people can hear the beginning of it. You can pull us out, Twiz.
I'm hoping
All right,
that
cool.
you'll
And then
just let us
bring
go.
that,
Oh, okay.
mute
Yeah,
that.
I'll say
There you go. So,
Yo, nah, that Sumino Justice face was crazy.
What?
Yo, he's sitting there like, wait, what
I'm
the fuck is
missing.
going
I'm missing
on?
what went wrong.
people are upset about this.
Nah, people are upset, bro.
People are upset to the point that she had to resign.
Yo, dude.
She resigned.
She resigned.
Yo, dude. I'm trying to tell you.
What?
Yeah, she resigned.
What? This has been happening forever.
Bro, I've had PBA cards my whole life. That's the whole point.
Yo, bro, listen, you want to know what's crazy about this? Is if you look in, like on the video, people who posted the video, if you look on the, whoa, oh no, I'm not here anymore. I don't know what happened. In any case, if you look on the, video or whatever the case may be, in the comments, don't worry about it. A lot of people are saying like, yo, I got a PBA card or I got a gold card or I ride around with my boyfriend's or my girlfriend's shield and people let us go. What are the perks of the job? And then you find even more people of different races and ethnicities saying like, yo, dude, there's people literally getting shot in the street and you guys are giving this lady a hard time over riding a golf cart. You know, like you guys are giving her a hard time for getting out of not getting a ticket for driving a golf cart when there's real crime going on out there with real criminals.
Yeah, and listen, how many people without a PBA card has that guy let go? How many people? I've been pulled over and have not gotten tickets before.
Yep.
Doing worse things than driving a golf cart in the street. You know?
Yeah, bro. I thought it was going to be something crazy. I thought she was going to be drunk or something like that and like falling down and pulling out her PBA or her card. I mean, and that guy, I wonder if what probably happened is that body cam footage and the proof of that conversation being had is why he had to turn it over. Because I'll tell you right now, he was going to make detective. He was going to make detective by next weekend.
Yep.
He was going to make detective. And if it wasn't for that body cam and him knowing that there was a record of that happening, that was a promotion. She said, if you need anything, you call me. I mean, anything. If I was him, I'd be like, hey, you know what I need? I need another comma on this salary, which means I'm going to need a higher level position.
Bro, she said, if you need anything, call me.
Yep.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah, which, listen,
I'm
I don't
mad
know.
that everybody's interrupting this guy's promotional opportunity.
Yeah.
Because that guy should have came up. He should have picked up his family and said, hey, kids, guess what? We're getting 3 more bedrooms in this house. Pack your shit. We're moving.
I don't know if I'm ignorant, but I don't see anything wrong with this.
I don't
Can
either.
I give you guys a hot take?
I don't see no. Yeah, give it.
Yo, listen, man. So here's my hot take. A while back, maybe 1 or 2, 3, 4 years ago, I did like a little interview or whatever, and I was speaking. One of the guys I was on the roster was a police officer, and
Okay.
he was talking about how they were introducing the body cams at multiple levels and different places and things like that. And the same common issue that we kept coming up with is situations like this. The misconception with the body cams. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that we don't need body cams. I think that, certain things keep the honest people honest. However, you have these little situations where it's really not that serious, and there's nothing that the person with the camera on can do in order to let you slide. There are people who legitimately have accidents. There are people who legitimately are sick trying to speed to make it somewhere. There are people who are just riding around a golf cart. They went to go get Greek food. Nobody was drunk. Nobody got hurt. Nobody got they didn't kill anybody. Or unlive anybody or anything like that. So these are the kind of that fine line that we have to walk, where we have to realize, like, this is the society we live in, where every little thing you do, if it's on camera, is under scrutiny, whether it's positive or it's negative.
Yeah, and unfortunately, it cost her job.
Yeah, I mean, that's crazy, though. Like, what the hell is wrong with people? So now nobody is allowed to leverage their position. Like, what are we going to do now? Joe Biden can't fly an Air Force One anymore? Now he's got to, now he's got to fly coach. You can't be the president. You don't get a plane anymore, sir. You're just like everyone else.
Yep.
What the hell?
You know what they will do, though?
What?
They'll still let these celebrities do whatever they want and go wherever they want, for the most part.
Well,
Of course they will.
Another thing that we got to think about is
Unless you're Kanye.
unless you're Kanye. One of the things I think you got to think about is that these guys. She might have been a really good police commissioner,
Yeah.
and now because of this, it's going to be somebody else.
Well, you know what she said, right? She said that her part of her resignation was, I don't want anyone to feel like, and don't quote me, this isn't an exact quote, but what she said was along the lines of, I don't want anyone to feel that I'm abusing my position. And she said, even with my resignation, I'm going to take time to spend with my family, but I'm still going to operate in the capacity of someone that upholds the law and believes in the law and things like that, which was a really nice thing to say.
She ain't do nothing wrong.
Nah, she didn't.
I think what should have happened is, worst case scenario, he give her a ticket.
Well, that's what she said. She said she'd pay it. Any citation, I'll pay.
Yeah.
Well, of course now I don't know.
I think that's a little unnecessary. I mean, geez,
Yeah.
Louise. Jeez Louise.
Yeah, man.
I think it's a little crazy. Let the lady.
There's crazier stuff going on in the world. In North Carolina, somebody fucking shot up one of these, I guess it's not a plant, but like a location that's responsible for providing areas with power.
Okay.
And they broke it shooting at it. And now there's a huge portion of North Carolina or a large section of North Carolina where there's no power.
Who
and
shot
the winter's
at it?
coming.
Do they know?
They haven't found him yet.
Damn.
Yeah, it's crazy. Bro, it's a state of emergency.
Well, yeah, winter's coming in North Carolina, and is North Carolina, you said?
Yeah, North Carolina.
I don't know. Does it get cold in North Carolina? How cold does it get?
Nah, it gets kind of chilly in North Carolina.
I think it gets chilly, but it's not even about one of these things where, it gets super cold. It might be one of those places where it gets a little cold, but they don't have the infrastructure to support it. Like, it never gets cold. You know what I'm saying? So,
Like when it snowed 2 inches in Texas and everybody's cars were driving off the bridge?
yeah. But I think I think it does get a little cold. And that's why people are worried.
No, it does. North Carolina in the winter, like they're pretty decent. In the summers, it's nice, and in the winter, it's okay. But there's still those chilly nights. You got to remember,
Feels
it's
like a
2 a.m. boy.
Yeah, that felt like a guess, but I'm gonna rock with it. I felt like we just said that, right?
No, because my cousin and his wife live in North Carolina.
Yeah, I got a cousin that lives in North Carolina too. All right.
Yeah,
I don't
listen,
know the
you know
fucking
what?
weather.
Listen, haters gonna hate. My haters are my motivators.
Nah.
I got a story for you guys.
What you got?
Let's hear it.
All right, man. Hold on, is this thing on? All right, there we go. So, I just want to let Alexa and Kelvin know I hate y'all. I went to go donate blood for the first time the other day. And so I'm talking to these guys about it. I'm like, yo, what's the process, whatever the case may be. So they go, yo, listen, it's not that bad. You get a little prick. The bag is like this big. It's like this big. So I'm like, all right, cool. Yo, I go in there, bro. Why is the bag like this big, this wide? The needle is mad big. Yo, I'm sitting there looking there like, don't look at the needle. I'm like, bro, I don't care about the needle, but what's this bag? I'm like, what is it? Bro, the bag was like the size of a small child. It was mad. It was
Oh my
mad
God,
big.
this dude's exaggerating,
Yeah, it was mad
bro.
big. So I'm sitting there, or whatever, and I got through it. And you know, they say people get woozy, but I just had to let that be known, man, because that bag is mad crazy. The needle I ain't care nothing about. For anybody that's scared, don't be afraid of needle. It's that bag. It's mad big. They take mad blood.
Well, listen.
I'll tell you, bro, you save somebody's life.
Yeah, there's somebody that
Straight up.
Yeah, somebody was stabbed recently that's gonna get that.
Nah, it's going to go to probably somebody with like an intestinal bleed or something like that might not have made Christmas. And Twiz just gave him one more Christmas.
Yeah, I used to
So,
give blood every year.
You should feel good about that. I used to every year. And then with my tattoos, you can't give them.
The second I
Can't
started
give
getting
blood.
tattoos, I don't qualify anymore.
If you had a tattoo in the last year,
Bro, I used to do
can't donate.
platelets.
You just do platelets. I heard,
Yeah.
I heard that's like a long process.
It's longer. They take your blood, spin it around, take all the white blood cells, and anybody could correct me if I'm wrong because I wear a fucking lab coat to work. But what I think happens is they take the blood out, it spins around, they take the white blood cells out, and then they shoot the rest of it back into you.
well, they take the platelets
They
out.
take the platelets out.
Yeah, because that's what you're donating is platelets.
Yeah, they take not the white blood cells. They take the platelets out,
Yes.
and then they shoot all the rest of the blood back in there.
That's crazy.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
This is not medical information. This is not medical education. This is not to supplement your visits to your primary physician. Please.
Yeah, and I don't recommend.
Go see your doctor.
We're not recommending you give blood. We're just telling you stories about when we gave blood.
Yes.
I'm glad you didn't pass out, Twiz. I'm not gonna lie.
Yo, bro, I
and
thought
if
I
you
was
did
going-
pass out and you're not telling us, I want you to know it's okay to share that with us.
Nah, I didn't
If
pass
you
out.
passed out, you can tell us.
Nah, I didn't pass out. But
Tell us if you passed out.
Nah. My homie Alexa, you know what I'm saying, and Kelvin, they were there to make sure if I passed out to get it on camera. I did not pass out.
Yo, it shit happens all the time, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, I heard.
All
That's
the
why I was
time
shook.
people
I was
pass
shook.
out.
I was like, yo, let me go to the bathroom before this happens. Just I don't want to be passed out and piss on myself.
Go to the bathroom. You're better off eating an Oreo.
Yeah, a couple Lorna Dunes, and some apple juice. You good to go.
Yeah,
man.
you'll be fine.
I got pretzels.
When
And a t-shirt.
when you pass
good to
out,
go.
they just keep taking it. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
right.
like, what are they gonna do? It's like, all right, he'll wake up.
Yeah.
He'll wake up right
They don't
around
get
the
the-
time we're done.
They don't get the smelling salts. They don't
Bro,
get the
you think
salts?
they put the salt and bring your feet up in the air? No, bro. You're quieter. You're quieter passed out.
Yeah, no, they just drag you out of the room. That's what they do, man. Oh my God, unbelievable, dude. So what the hell else is going on, man? What else is going on? I don't know. Twitter's going off. What was it? Because I sent a bunch of stuff before
Kirstie Alley.
into God. Rest in peace, Kirstie Alley.
Who's Kirstie Alley?
Kirstie Alley.
Actress, big actress. She was in. I remember her from when I was growing up and saw Look Who's Talking. I don't know if you're familiar with that. When the baby was talking, it was like the first movie when a baby was talking.
I remember that movie.
It was that kind of thing. Yeah, John Travolta was in it. He was like her love interest. He was a cab driver. I remember that. I used to watch that with my sister, like religiously. Dude, we used
What's
to watch
her
that
name?
movie.
Kirstie Alley.
It's Kirsty, not Christy. It's like K-I-R.
Yeah, I said Kirstie, right?
Nah, you did. I'm helping because
He's
he's
trying to tell
googling
me
it.
because I'm going to spell it.
He's looking it
yeah,
up.
Kirstie Alley. She was born in Wichita, Kansas.
Oh,
I didn't
yeah,
realize.
know her.
Yo, I didn't. To be honest with you, I did not know that she was that old.
How old was he?
She passed away at the age of 71.
Oh,
Yeah, 71.
what was it?
They say her family's saying cancer.
Short battle with cancer, which means they
Oh, it's
probably just
terrible.
caught it late.
Yeah.
And
R.I.P. to her.
R.I.P. man, R.I.P. I definitely got caught in some kind of bamboozlement. I thought Clint Eastwood. I saw online that Clint Eastwood passed. I was like, oh no. But I don't think it's real. My sister hit me up and was like, "Don't talk about it on the podcast. It didn't happen. It's a hoax."
Yes.
And I was like, "Well," I said, "Lucky thing about our podcast is we could talk about hoaxes too."
Yeah.
It's all alleged. Everything is alleged.
Everything
The funny
is
thing
alleged.
about our podcast is facts don't matter.
Facts don't matter. That's why it's the masses and none. Because nothing you hear here you should ever take as fact.
Yep. Don't repeat it to your friends.
No.
Keep it to yourself.
You can repeat it to a hot girl in a bar in a corner if you think it's going to get you somewhere.
That's
But
the only
that's about
time.
it.
Only time we advise you use anything you hear here.
Yeah, she was on Cheers too. That's right.
Yeah, yep.
Damn.
That's right.
Shout out to Mama Brooks in the
Yeah,
chat.
shout out Mama
Spaz
Brooks.
in the chat.
Shout out Spaz, Mama Brooks. Shout out everybody.
Shout out Earth Human.
Damn. That's terrible.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, man. But is the Clint Eastwood thing real? Can we get like a little fact check on that?
Yeah, I got you. Double check
I don't know
on
if it's
that.
real.
What are you talking?
I think Twitter would ring off.
We
The Twitter
we would know.
We would know.
We would know for
don't
sure.
don't even say that.
Yeah. No, that's why I said it's a hoax. You know?
Real American hero.
Yeah.
I gotta tone that fucking keyboard down, right?
Nah, I like it.
Nah, I like the clickety clack in the background.
Me too.
It makes me feel like I'm really doing something back here.
Is that why you're slapping it as hard as
That's
you are?
you, Dan. Yep,
Twiz is
that's it.
cranking on that
Clickety
keyboard.
clack. Listen,
You
bro.
tap dance on that thing.
Yo, listen.
I don't know if you think you do.
Yeah,
What?
listen. Nah, I mean, listen.
Bro.
He's just mad because I can actually keep up with him when it comes to the keyboard game. You feel me? My clickety clack is clickety clacking.
I'll tell you, I'll type some shit. I'll out-type you.
None of you guys would type.
I would out-type you. Half
Yep.
of your time you spend typing, you're backspacing.
Yo,
it's
listen,
still type
published
faster than
December
you.
6th.
Get out of here. Dude, I will really legit. But it matters if you have spelling errors.
Yeah, I've done those accuracy. We could do the test with like the accuracy.
All right.
Like,
We don't have to do that.
That's crazy.
You have to. You can't be on no PEDs either. No glucosamine, nothing for your joints.
No,
None of that.
I just even if
No Red Bulls.
The thing,
No
it,
Red
it
Bulls.
wouldn't be impressive to me if I type faster than you guys.
Wow.
I live behind a keyboard, and I've been behind a keyboard way longer. You could both your guys' time combined behind a keyboard. I've been behind one longer.
Yeah, but you use the same 7 letters.
QWERTY.
Pornhub. So if you tell me you could spell that faster than me
I
1,000
undoubtedly-
times, of course.
Undoubtedly could spell that faster than you guys.
But when it comes to I do type a lot of words.
Okay.
That's the thing. Oh, damn, he's getting all hyped up for the challenge.
I'm not even. I just.
He's
it
getting
doesn't
all
matter to
quiet.
me.
He's getting
You
all
know,
quiet.
Spaz in the chat.
Yes.
He's very good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said we could go toe to toe.
He's
Yeah.
he is
Spaz.
good. He is good.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I've done a test against him before. He's good.
Well, see, it
types
has
well.
to be a keyboard that I'm comfortable with, too.
I could do it with a blank one.
What do you mean with a blank one?
I
With
could
no
do it with a
letters?
keyboard with no letters on it.
That's disgusting.
I would love to see that.
I could do that. Wait,
100% I could.
You're definitely
yeah.
overestimating your typing ability. I understand that you've been playing with motherboards for many years.
It's the same reason why people could. There's no letters on a piano, but people who play it often just know where the things are.
well, that's because every section is just repeated at a different octave.
Same thing with a keyboard.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just I don't know. I've typed a lot, dude. I've played I've been a console player.
Yeah, but you're
since,
playing a game. You're
2005.
using 9 keys on
Bro,
a
how do you
keys-
think you're communicating in these games? How do you think and I literally I work from home. Everybody I communicate with is via email.
Yo, I used to play
and
Battleships.
I've I don't know. You probably type faster than me and more accurately than me. Maybe you do.
I would give myself accuracy. I won't give myself speed. You could
Yeah.
definitely. You have a higher keystroke number, but 3/4 of that is backspace.
But you got to think I'm not trying to be accurate when I'm typing. If I focus on if I just slow down a little bit longer and just type the
like, yo, I throw 96 miles an hour, but I can't throw strikes because I'm not trying to throw strikes. I'm
But-
just trying to throw fast.
No, that's
I'm just trying to throw so fast.
that analogy doesn't work with this one.
That's exactly what you said.
No, what I'm saying
It's
is that-
precisely the same thing.
No, what I'm saying is that when I'm like leisurely typing, I'm not typing to with pristine accuracy. But if I was trying to be accurate, I believe that I could be accurate. And listen, man, it's all good. You know, that's how confident I am. It's not even like a thing for me. It's like,
You know what I
okay,
could probably do? I might be able to text faster than you could type.
you can text way faster than me.
Then you could type. I bet I could text faster than you could
You
type.
could text and type faster than me.
All right, now we're getting somewhere. What else you got, Sis?
Yo, man, I think we're rounding up on the hour here. I don't know if you
Are
guys
we
wanna-
really?
Yeah, if
Yeah.
you guys want to keep going, we're at 103. But if you guys want to keep rolling, we keep rolling. Y'all
Nah.
want to rock? We can
Oh
rock.
my God! Do we have this picture of this?
No, I don't have that up on the screen.
I'm gonna pull it up and show it to the camera.
Well, all right. So close us out with the
With the what?
with that.
Close us out with this. I'm gonna close us out with this because this was sent to our group chat. You sent it, right?
Yeah.
By Berto.
I found it on Reddit on the subreddit Shitty Tattoos.
Oh my
It's one of my
goodness.
favorite subreddits.
You gonna put on Berto? You gonna put on Berto's?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Going.
So this right here. This young lady.
Wow,
Look at that.
that's dedication.
That right there, if you can't read it, it says Johnny's girl.
Across her fucking face.
That's
And what
crazy.
what I think to myself, first thing I thought was, wow. Johnny's a bad motherfucker. First thing I thought, I said, goddamn. I said, I want to know who Johnny is.
Yeah.
Who is Johnny? That's what I want to know.
Johnny's Johnny's ability to manipulate women is second to none.
Yo,
Wait, time out. Don't you guys want that level of dedication?
bro, Johnny, I've never met a girl that would do that for me.
Nope.
Yeah.
I don't
Never
know,
in
me
my
neither.
life.
Me neither.
Me neither.
Never in my life.
Yeah. I'm starting to question if I've ever felt love.
Dude,
Yeah. Right?
I have a stencil at home right now. Yeah. I have a long talk.
Listen, my
Blueface got Blueface's girl. She be beating him up and shit, but she got Blueface tattooed like his face on her throat.
Yeah. Why am I forgetting her name?
Christian Rock or Christine Rock.
Yeah,
Krishan
Rock.
Krishan
Rock.
That's her name. Krishan.
Yo, listen. You know what? I think none of
Bro,
us.
she's crazy.
I don't even get me started, boy. Don't even get me
You
started.
want to talk about like?
Well, she's the one that be pulling out her fake tooth, right?
Yeah.
She be just popping that thing off like it's cute, right?
Yo, and she scraps too.
Nah.
Yo, that's
She
so-
fights like
like
a
an
dude,
athlete.
bro. She's like a bro. She was on like Ninja Warrior.
Yeah, like American Gladiators.
American Gladiator or some shit.
she was crushing it.
Yes, she was crushing it,
get
bro.
outta here, really?
Yeah, and now she just be punching Blueface in the face. Bro, I seen a picture of him today. My man had 2 black eyes.
Yeah, she exposed that picture. They were together live on like Instagram. She was like, remember, or live on like some internet thing. They were making a video, and she's like, look, remember when I beat you up? And she just like put and he was like, I was like, what?
He was like, haha, help me.
Yo, bro, he looks like he's being held hostage. He be going on these streams, and he just looks like he don't want to be there.
Bro.
Like she's forcing him to be there. That's a crazy. You want to talk about? They're coming out with a show. They're doing
Are they?
like a reality show about like. It's about their relationship, but it's
Sounds
essentially about how
entertaining.
toxic they are.
Sounds entertaining.
Well, you know, he had Blue Girls Club.
Yes, he did.
So
Which was, I can't even believe he got that off the ground.
A major success.
Yeah.
Bro, it turned into like, it was like the Ultimate Fighter. These girls were just all fighting in this house. For people who don't know, Blueface, the rapper, had a reality show during COVID where he would pack 12 girls into a house and
Oh my God.
see what happens. And they would just all like fight each other.
Like
and
the
when
whole
they would,
time.
and then when they get into problems, they would just make them go downstairs. They would put on boxing gloves and they would box it out. And they just spent all their time in the basement scrapping. They would fight upstairs, fist fight, pull their hair out, and then they'd be like, no, break it up. If you guys want to fight, we'll take it to the basement. And they'd just go downstairs and scrap with the boxing gloves.
Where can I consume this content?
It was on Blueface's OnlyFans, but you can find it on the internet.
Do
if
me a
you're
favor.
clever
Send me a
enough.
link because I want to, I'm going to check this out. I think I know what I'm doing tonight.
Yeah, they were just in the crib.
Yeah.
I think they had like unlimited liquor and weed, and they're just like wilding.
That shit sounds like the Ultimate Fighter.
It is,
That's exactly what that
bro. It
sounds
was just like the Ultimate Fighter, except there was more fights.
No, you know that's
There was more, bro. It was like 2, 3 fights. Ultimate Fighter, you get 2 scraps an episode. You know, there was like 4 fights an episode on this shit. And these girls are vicious.
It was a whole fight card, right?
Yeah, it was a whole card.
There
bro.
was a prelim and a main card.
No cage, no rules. They're just, and then like they're shaking ass 1 second and like trying to strangle each other the next. It was called
Oh my
Blue
God.
Girls Club.
That's
there was
hilarious.
2 seasons.
Dude, I want to
Yeah,
check it
that's
out.
insane.
Is that where that girl came from that be popping
Yes.
out her fake tooth like she's the cutest doing that?
Yeah.
That one? She be like this, just pop it out and it just be sitting down here and she's like, I'm like, yo, put your tooth back in.
Yeah, Krishan
Stop
Rock.
doing that.
That's
Put your
it. That's
tooth
all we
back.
got for you guys.
That's it. We're done. Johnny's girl, good luck.
Masters
know?
of None episode
132.
132.
132. If you didn't give us a thumbs up yet, please give us a thumbs up. Now, share this with at least one friend.
At least one friend.
At least
one
one.
friend.
If you're not subscribed, subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so that you get notified every time we go live or post a new video. And we'll have some shorts coming like we've been doing. Shorts every day up until the episode. So anything
Except
you
for
guys
Sundays.
want to hear us talk about, feel free to talk about it. Mention it down in the comments. Like, subscribe, notifications, share with a friend. I think that's all I got.
That's it. If you guys do have something you want us to talk about, us DM it to us on Instagram.
yes, sir.
Yeah, that's what we got. So thanks to everybody in the chat. We really appreciate everybody that's listening. And shout out to Twiz for making this thing possible.
Yeah, appreciate Twiz being in the background, producing and shit, killing it.
Yeah.
All up in the what
Yeah, all up in the videos. You want your produce all up in the videos.
Yeah. Twiz, you're the P. Diddy of the Masters of None. Except we're not in shitty contracts.
Yeah, very
that's a
true.
fact.
Very
Yeah.
true. So
Yeah, you're the good part of Diddy. That's
I'm
why
the good
I
part,
meant that
yeah,
as a
right?
compliment.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah.
So I can
Yeah.
dance.
You can dance.
Nice.
You can A&R.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can dance, you can A&R.
It's
Listen,
lit.
man, that's it. It's lit.
Yeah. I don't know what else Diddy
What
did.
are we going to name your liquor?
I don't know.
We'll talk about it off air. Don't give nobody the juice.
can't get-
Don't
yeah,
give
yeah.
nobody the juice.
Yeah, that's it, man. Masters of None, episode 132. We out.
Peace.